All right, Tokyo Ghoul Chapter 92. Now, before I even get into the chapter, I haven't even opened it up yet. I want to say a couple things before we get started. First of all, I want to give a huge congratulations to Ishida for 5 years on TG. It's crazy to me to think about it. I mean, it's been what now? Over, I'd say, like 2 years and change since I got into the TG manga. And it's crazy to me think that it's been that long. So to know, to think about the fact that it's been 5 years since Ishida began penning this work, which has become, it's inspired a tremendous cult following. It's become insanely massive, despite the treatment that the anime has gotten. And I that needs to be remedied in the future, but we'll save that for another day. But I just have to give a round of applause to the man because he's become a mangaka that I completely and utterly respect his dedication. You don't see Ishida miss a chapter. You don't see Ishida taking breaks out here unless he's forced to. Unless there's a holiday and the magazine is on break, Ishida's out here bringing us the chapter, and it's always insanity. It's always, incredible. And he's at this point refined his style so tremendously. It's beautiful what he can do symbolically, what he can do artistically. The writing and the scripting is genius. The paneling has become incredibly unique, and I love him. He's become one of my favorite mangakas, just straight up. So I want to say that first and foremost. 5 years, I mean, the artwork that he released for 5 years was beautiful, man. It was absolutely beautiful. I need to make that my new background. I just need to sit on this Boku no Hero color page for a little bit longer. But with that said, secondly, I believe that the remaster of Chapter 1 is out or should be out relatively soon. And whenever that comes, of course, I'm going to read it. It's not like I'm going to review it. I mean, I probably, that's the thing. No, it's not like I'm going to live react to it, I should say. Because at the end of the day, it's still going to be Chapter 1 of Tokyo Ghoul. But I probably will review it or do a discussion stream about it, simply because knowing Ishida, despite the upgrade to the artwork, with his refined style that he's crafted and honed over the years, knowing him, he's going to insert Easter eggs, additions, more symbolism, and orient and set things up in a way that it could provide even more foreshadowing for future events to come. So I'm definitely going to make a video about it, kind of discussing it, looking in deeper into it, but I'm not going to react to it because I don't think that makes sense. So I want to clarify that. And then the last thing, and if I'm boring you guys, feel free to leave. I hope I'm not. But anyway, the last thing is we're at chapter 92 of Ryu. And that's crazy because it's about to be 2 years since Re itself started. And that's insanity to me. It's been an incredible journey. Making these videos every week on Tokyo Ghoul Re has been amazing from the beginning, and it's something that it is one of the most enjoyable things I've ever talked about on the channel, for me personally, despite the fact that it wrecks me time and time again. But for a while now, we've been just straight up on live reactions for Tokyo Ghoul. And even for this entire summer season, we've been doing live reaction streams simply because Saturday has been so packed that it's easier for me. But I want to go back to doing both the live reactions that are not streams and uploaded, because I think that helps with engagement a little bit more. Plus, sometimes I can't really look at the chat while I'm reacting. It's like I have the chat hidden right now because people will spoil me. That's it's been proven. So I don't look at it till after. And I like it, but at the same time, it's a weird stream to have. So I want to go back to the uploaded live reactions. I also want to bring back the reviews. So once this season ends and we map out the schedule for fall season, I'm going to start going back to those styles, the reviews and the uploaded live reactions for Tokyo Ghoul specifically. That's what's going to happen. Or I might come up with a new format. I've been thinking about some other stuff as well, but we'll talk about that at a later date. I just want to make you guys aware of that. It's not something that's going to happen within the next 2 or 3 chapters, though, so it's not anything pressing. But now that I've gotten all of that out of the way, let's dive into the chapter. Tokyo Ghoul chapter 92, titled Ugly Head. This color page. God damn, dude. And because I do not realize a thing, I am horrible. I am repulsive because I cannot realize a thing. Damn. Yeah, this color page is beautiful. Kind of want to use it for thumbnail, but it depends on the events of the chapter. Anyway, let's get into it, man. Sado writhing. A knife pierces Al. To whom does it belong? Whew, that pan lover just in his eye, man. Yo! Are you serious right now? Are you serious? I said it was a possibility, but I actually didn't. I thought more so that it was gonna be Juzo, but look at that foot, man. You know who it is already, dude. Mutsuki is on. This is gonna be more. This is gonna make the situation all the more volatile right now. It's about to be fucking insane. Yo, she looks pretty composed though. Mutsuki. And then it's been a while since we've been discussing Mutsuki. It's been, since the chapters with Torso. So I'm going to clarify something right now because I know people will continue to ask even now at this stage, even if you've been watching my TG videos forever. I still refer to Mutsuki as a female because that's how I see it personally. Yes, I respect gender identification. And that's the thing. That's the thing, though. That's the thing. With respect to the earlier portions of this arc and everything that Mutsuki had gone through, it's been remedied and clarified to an extent where it's fine for me to use this to describe her. So I'm gonna say that right now, just in case anybody's curious. That's how I do things. That's how it's always been. Associate Special Class motto: I'm here to back you up. That shot of the eyes, though. She looks composed, but that stare, definitely something. I mean, you know that Mutsuki is broken to a certain extent, so I don't understand how this is gonna play out, but there's no way she's okay in the slightest. I'm surprised that we're actually seeing Mutsuki reinserted here. I expected something like this to transpire after the events of Rue, but it is what it is. Let's see how it breaks down. So I guess you're okay then, as long as she doesn't lay hands on Akira, it'll be all good. I would be hard-pressed to call myself okay, but I have been saved by this body of mine. In any event, there's a good bit of clarity in her dialogue. I'm not even gonna. We gotta table it. The SS rate. Ow, and dude, look at this background. Damn. Floppy. Hormone, man. I mean, that's the thing. Like I said last week, while I want more from Amon, it makes perfect sense as to his battle pass right now. What needs to happen, and the way to give him a power up in the future is to have the errata feed on him and potentially evolve upon itself with Kakaja tendencies. That's the only way that I really see him standing toe to toe with individuals who are leagues and bounds above him at this point. Even still, and see, that's the thing with what we've seen of him thus far. The idea of him tricking out Yoshitoki seems a little bit more far-fetched, but I'm still gonna put it on him until I see something directly contradicting that, or I see hints at something else. I need to go back and read that chapter at this point too. My apologies. I had my transmitter stolen, and our reinforcements on their way. Yes, Suzuya squad and Ure squad are. That reaction, dude. Ure is very well. I will buy time. Let's see what Mutsuki can do against Sado at this point. Yo. I knew it. There's no way. Dude, Mutsuki's gonna snap like crazy on the battlefield of Rays. Look at that fucking smile. Dude, insanity is about to ensue. There's no way around it. insanity is about to fucking ensue. I mean, and that's the thing. I didn't expect Mutsuki to be completely berserk or broken beyond repair to where there's no sense of self whatsoever. But I do expect Mutsuki to be utterly warped to the point that there's new, potentially sadistic or twisted warp tendencies in her general operation. So this is gonna be fucking interesting, man. This is gonna be really interesting. And then you cut back to Kano's lab, dude. I can't believe that he did the Q surgery on this dude. And you know it was Furuta that guarded him over there after betraying shit. That shit still gets me. How funny that in the entirety of that is. He's fucking savage. He's jacked as fuck. Go. Dude, you see like that paneling, the motion lines in this. Fucking beast. Let's see what it can do, man. Yo! Are you serious right now? That's ridiculous, man. Bounding on top of the Ringaku like that. And bouncing off of it. There's some ridiculous moves. Look at the way his body's contorting. Still, we're not seeing any use of Kagane at all from it. I'm wondering. Yo, could I just slash the pipes? The tactics are not bad. You're doing with the steam. Once in your laboratory, the pipes malfunctioned, and the researchers were all burned to death. Exposed, dude. That's the thing. Kuro's still fucking ridiculously the beast after this transformation has taken place, despite the fact that, of course, Juzo wrecked her shit, but Kuro's still savage. Such a malfunction will happen today, and everyone will die. Yo, zero fucks at this point. I wonder if this is implying that in the past, nah, you're incredibly loyal back then. Is that so? Everyone. Dude, God, oh man. Such a smug bastard. Oh my God. Dude, Kano, man. You gotta give them some robes once they step out the chamber or something. It's fucking disgusting. He doesn't have. I still want to see the Gagi and Googie ones, man. You know those are gonna be the pinnacle of what he's done thus far with the Q's operation. Because these seem like the equivalent of the floppies with the prior ghoulification operations. I don't know. You're trying to overwhelm me with numbers. Let's ask them what they think of that. Look at his face, dude. Is it just me, or is the man being drawn more serpentine these days? What is this? Wait! And my son Naki! You're telling me Misa survived that shit? Dude, you don't know how happy that makes me. I'm actually really happy because this goes back and feeds the possibilities of the underground arc even further. And that's something I'm not letting go of. But, dude, I thought Misa was dead for sure. That's awesome because I was really, after the chapters leading up to her death, I was really starting to love this character. Her supposed death, because now she's alive. This is an amazing panel, dude. Look at my boy Naki watching over her. Too real. What is it? No. Hold on. What is happening here? Naki, you. Took out countless stuff just to get in there. What the No. What is happening? What is happening? Who is that? What is my son? No fucking way. No fucking way. No, Naki, get the fuck up, bro. Who is that? How are you gonna... Whose shadow lurks here? I can't even see this editor. Yo, I swear to God, if Naki does not get up, if Naki is dead, I will rage. There's no way you're killing my son like that. It was just so much love too with him watching over. It seems like he suffered this wound that he's bleeding out from. You're telling me that I'm not even based on this silhouette. I'm trying to think of who's left that this could possibly be. / if it could potentially be somebody in terms of Aogiri's remnants, like for example Shikure, but the silhouette doesn't look like that. It looks like it has like there's an overcoat on some CCG shit. Can't really see shit other than that. The hair, can't really tell. Very nondescript. I mean, the only CCG operative we have really not seen much of is Kuri, but I don't think that's Kuri either. So I don't fucking know what that is, man. Fucking, I guess it could be somebody from outside of Ru. But who would be making this entrance and fucking with them? And it looks like there's a... See, I can't even tell. It gets cut off by Misa's body. Like it could be a Quinke, it could be a short blade. I don't fucking know what's up with that. Or it could just be the way. It should... Yo, what the fuck, man? Naki, bro. No. I refuse to believe it, dude. Naki is not dead. Naki's not dead. Naki's not dead. Could it be? As long as see, that's the thing too. It could be completely cloaked up. That's what makes the silhouette so hard to determine who it is. It could be literally anyone as long as they're wearing that overcoat. Dude, and you can't really determine the height from this either. Let's use process of elimination. I do want to think about this right now. Now I see if it's fuck. There's no way that they're reinserting Hide like this, and there's no way Hide would encroach upon this scene like that. So by extension, even still, unless they're going to confirm here that who Scarecrow is, and it's not Hide, it could potentially be Scarecrow, but I don't really know. Plus, Scarecrow would still be rocking the hat and the silhouette, so I really don't think that's the case. If it's see, thinking about going back to where we are and Gugi, if it's Shirazu, that'll also fuck me up. But it has to be somebody who would have significance making an encounter with Misa and Naki right here. Huh. I mean, and I'm gonna go to the chat for this, man. I'm not even this is something I would have to think about much further off stream. So we're just gonna discuss it right now. Shiraz, I mean, Shiraz is a possibility. I will say that, but I just don't understand why you would throw it out in that way. You can see the numbers 1 and 2 in Mutsuki's eyes. And to go back and look at that. Yeah. Some definite ships in the tarot cards. But it really does look like Hanbi. I don't think Hanbi would go back there. And he was injured as fuck. When they went up against Kuro, so I don't think it would be Hanbi. You can't really tell who he looks like. It could be Kuri, but let's see how Ishida has shifted this then. I don't recall what Mutsuki's previous tarot card affiliation was, but if the 1 and 2 are supposed to be 12, and Ishida is now putting the Hangman on Mutsuki, that's crazy. Because then it would have traitorous implications. I think that's the thing. I don't think it's you can qualify it 100% like that, because I don't think it's how do I word this properly? I don't think it's such that it's completely and utterly within the scope of control. I think that Mutsuki's in a completely fucked up and volatile state. That's gonna be interesting. That's gonna be really interesting. Back to the CG, like nothing happened and being noticeably different where Kaneki left and the only thought he changed. It's an interesting thought. I don't know if it would. See, that's the thing. I don't know if it's going to be anyone that we saw at Cochlea. I mean, it could be. That's rather fast. But Ishida has been playing with the timeline a little bit here. So I guess it could potentially be individuals from Cochlea. I'd rather it be somebody from outside that may be somebody we haven't really seen throughout the course of this arc. It's easy for it to use Nemu Dash to get there to fuck up some people. God damn. Yeah, Chibi's gonna go in on this. And I'm actually I can't wait for that analysis, because I need to see some more insight. I mean, I'm gonna be thinking about it as soon as this stream ends, regardless. That's another drawback, and that's a discussion for, a general discussion on the streams in general. It's not really something I want to talk about here, aside from what I stated initially about transitioning away from the live stream reactions for Tokyo Ghoul. Scarecrow out of his disguise, exactly. Naki's old crew. I guess it could be. See, I'm initially taking it as whoever it is the one behind Naki's state right now, unless the implications of the panels are just Naki fighting off all of those doves, got injured, and made his way to Misa. But that would be nice. It's just escaped and is ready to fuck people up. That would be insane, but I don't think I think Yoshimura, even after all of that, would still maintain his persona. So I don't think so. Exactly. That's my initial thought, Nick, was Shikure, but because I could easily see Ryo doing some fucked up shit like this, but we know what Shikure was wearing. I don't think he'd be in that coat. So Rise is a great possibility, but coming out of nowhere here, I like the idea. See, the thing is, I want it to be somebody that And it also looks like the stature of a male rather than a female to me. But I want it to be somebody that, one, will have a good deal of efficacy being at this place at this time. Could be a member of Piero. I seriously doubt it's Hide, but if it is, the movement here would be interesting. Nishiki would be having Nishiki show up here though too. I wonder what the purpose of that is. I definitely think Kuri's a possibility, especially if you haven't seen much Kuri. And which Washu? Matsuri, are you saying that Yoshitoki somehow is back? Or are you saying that Tsuneyoshi is descended upon the island, which there's no way the man would leave his high tower, man? It's Marude. Nah, it's definitely not Marude. See, that's the thing. You can't really say that that's a knife. I mean, it looks like a short blade of some kind. It looks like a dagger, but it could just be something, or the hilt or handle of something that gets cut off by Misa's body. So I'm not gonna say that 100%. God damn, man. That's the thing. I don't think Naki's dead. I really don't think Naki's dead. If Naki dies like that, I will rage, man. Like, you can't kill my son like that, dude. Mutsuki is the shadow figure in the last page. Figure is holding a knife on right hand, like Mutsuki on page 6. So are you saying that this is before Mutsuki is appearing to go up against Sato? Because I don't understand that. Doesn't make sense to me. No, there's no way Tsuneyoshi's descending down here, man. I'm sorry. If you look closely, I already pointed that out, but it's too vague to actually see what it is. You can speculate and say it's a dagger. You can speculate and say, you know, it's something else. Really depends. The way the panel is set up. It's ridiculous. You mean Yoshitoki Tatara? Tsuneyoshi is the old man, dude. The god. Which I need to do that. I need to make these isolated videos now, man. It's been too long coming, because to return to old videos in order for people to point that out. Everything's all good, Austin. I hope shit's good with you, man. I'm just kind of upset about this Naki thing right now. If people are wondering why I'm kind of more somber than before, it's because if Naki's dead, I'm not having that, dude. That'll fuck me up. It's Dio. It has to be. I don't know. I'm gonna think about it a little bit more. As well as the implications of Ishida potentially changing Mutsuki's terror affiliation to the Hangman. Aside from the idea that now there's a dual purpose, so to speak. I mean, clearly still bad shit. That's the thing, man. I'm pretty sure they'll go back and showcase what particularly transpired, and that's fucking, dude. Like, as soon as you make me overjoyed at the fact that Misa, see, that's why Ishida's a god. That's why he's based as fuck. That's why he has no chill. You make me overjoyed at the fact that Misa is actually alive. just to I'd rather, as much as I start to like Misa, fuck her. Naki over Misa, man, in terms of people living. And then you're gonna leave me on this cliffhanger with this fiend lurking in the shadows. People borrow that boat from Scarecrow. See, that's the thing about the reason that it's even if you all you can do as far as this last panel is concerned, there's absolutely no way, no matter what you tell me, no matter who you tell me, because it's all just speculation and possibilities. The silhouette offers you just enough details to speculate, but not enough to where no matter what you say, there's no way to 100% confirm it until it's revealed to us. All you can speculate is that they're wearing a cloak. It's most likely a man, although it doesn't have to be, holding what looks to be a blade, but it very well could be a full-scale Quinky that just gets cut off by the body, and you can't tell if that's a hood, if it's the hair. Regardless, it's both. It's a very vague shape, so it could literally be anyone. That within reason. Fuck, man. All right, I'm done. I'm gonna get up out of here. Smash that like button if you enjoyed. Smash that like button if you want Naki to survive. If you don't, fuck you, man. I'm sorry. Naki is too precious. Naki can't be dying like this. Not off panel, man. Not off panel. And that's the thing though. If Ishida shows me that Naki fought feverishly for Misa's sake, that'll be beautiful in and of itself. But I'm not having that, dude. I'm not having that. And if it's that's the thing, dude. It's not unless it's Scarecrow and Scarecrow is in fact confirmed to be Hide. It's not. It's not gonna just be Hide by himself outside of the Scarecrow village. And more at this stage, there's other possibilities for Scarecrow, but we gotta talk about that. Fucking Naki, I swear to God, you better survive, bro. You better fucking survive. That's all I can say. Let me know your thoughts on the chapter, and I'm out. Peace.